Welcome to Creaspre AI Podcasts. Today we immerse in the Cryptosphere Insights, your go-to podcast for the latest updates and trends in the world of cryptocurrency. I'm your host Monsif B, and today we're diving deep into the current state of the crypto market, which is in a phase we call accumulation. Joining me is Dean Gacy, a cryptocurrency analyst and investor, who will help us understand what this means and how it impacts investors. Welcome, Dean.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Let's jump right into it. You mentioned the market is currently in a phase of accumulation. What exactly does that mean for investors?
Great question. The accumulation phase refers to a period where investors, especially the more experienced ones, start to build or strengthen their positions in the market. It's essentially a time of consolidation where prices tend to be stable or even slightly down, but there's potential for a future upward movement, or bull run. During this time, smart investors are preparing by accumulating assets at lower prices before the market takes off.
So, would you say this phase is essential for long-term success in the crypto market?
Absolutely. This phase is crucial because it lays the groundwork for a solid upward trend. If an investor takes advantage of this period, they can maximize their performance when the market enters a bull run. It's all about positioning yourself before the big movement happens.
Interesting. And you mentioned a bull run. Are there any signs or indicators that suggest when we might see one?
Yes, there are definitely some indicators. Since December 2022, we've seen some positive trends in the market, suggesting that we could be on the cusp of a bull run. Although it's difficult to predict exactly how long the accumulation phase will last, institutional investments in large-scale accumulation are promising signs that the market could explode soon. Maybe at the end of this year. But with the ICT strategy and the gaps that the price leave behind it when it moves on the chart, we could determine the big movement easy.
That sounds exciting. But you've also mentioned that the summer months can have a different effect on the market. Can you explain that?
Oh yeah, sure. Historically, the summer months tend to cause a bit of stagnation in the market. This is due to what we call investor psychology. Many investors take fewer risks during this period, largely because they're more relaxed and on vacation, so we typically don't see a lot of major price movement during the summer. Bull runs are less likely in these months, but that doesn't mean the accumulation phase stops.
I got you. Now, you talked earlier about the three key investment sectors that are crucial right now. Could you expand on what they are and why they're important?
Yes, of course. Technically, the three sectors to watch right now are artificial intelligence, decentralized finance, or what we call DeFi, and tokenization of assets. AI and blockchain projects that integrate AI are expected to be massive players in 2024 and 2025. These are essential for investors to focus on because they're areas of significant growth. DeFi, on the other hand, continues to revolutionize the financial industry by providing decentralized solutions. And finally, the tokenization of assets is gaining a lot of attention from institutions because it offers a new way to trade and invest in real-world assets using blockchain.
That's fascinating. So, would you say now is the time for investors to look into these sectors?
Definitely. The projects within cryptocurrency are expected to drive the next big wave in the market. By investing now, especially during this accumulation phase, investors can set themselves up for potential long-term gains when the market finally rebounds.
It sounds like there's a lot of potential on the horizon. Any thoughts or advice for our listeners who are navigating this accumulation phase?
I would say that patience is key during this time. Keep an eye on the market, continue to research, and position yourself carefully. This phase is a critical moment for maximizing your future gains, so it's important to stay informed and make strategic decisions.
I know we are talking crypto, but I'd like to shift gears for a moment and ask about traditional markets like indexes investing. Specifically, let's talk about something like the NASDAQ. Can you explain what it is and why trading an index like the NASDAQ can offer many opportunities for investors? Also, like you always say, Why is it important for traders to become familiar with just one stock, index, or crypto to better understand its price movements?
Oh yeah, sure. The NASDAQ is one of the largest stock exchanges in the world, and it's heavily focused on technology companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla. When you invest in the NASDAQ, you're essentially investing in a basket of these top tech stocks. This offers diversification and exposure to some of the most innovative companies out there, which can lead to strong growth over time. Trading an index like the NASDAQ is particularly attractive because it tends to have a lot of liquidity and volatility, giving traders more opportunities to profit from price movements. As for why traders should focus on becoming familiar with just one stock, index, or crypto, it's all about mastering the specific market. Every market behaves differently. For example, the way Bitcoin moves isn't the same as how the NASDAQ behaves, and the NASDAQ doesn't move like the S&P 500. By focusing on just one market, traders can learn its unique patterns, understand how it reacts to news, and predict price movements more accurately. This familiarity can give them an edge when making trades, allowing them to react quicker and with more confidence. So instead of spreading your attention too thin, mastering one market can be a powerful strategy for success.
That's really a great advice. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today, Dean Gacy. I think our listeners have a much better understanding of what's happening in the crypto market right now and how they can take advantage of it.
It was my pleasure. Always happy to discuss crypto and strategies.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of Crypto Insights. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Until next time, stay informed and keep exploring the world of cryptocurrency.